Brandie King, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Hey,
Yay.
yay.
I appreciate you taking the time to do this. Um, you're my very first interview doing this, and you are just surprising me left and right with you coming in this business with your just getting your license and coming out the door, rocking and rolling. So yeah, I'll jump right into this with you. So you just got your license, didn't you?
Yeah. It was just a little over a month ago.
Awesome. Yeah. And then you found us how?
Actually, I found you guys on Indeed. It
On
was through Indeed. Yep,
Indeed. Yeah.
yep.
I remember you. Yeah, that's right. I remember you reaching out through an application. We just talked to you about what we had here, and then also you took our course, the Savvy Producer
Mhm,
course, and
mhm.
then was there something else that you did with us too?
I actually have watched some of the podcasts
Mhm.
through Life Insurance Academy. Just a few of those, just to kind of get an idea of what to expect, which
Nice.
was very, very enlightening. Very
Yeah.
enlightening.
But you're what was your business you did before this? And you're still doing it part time, right?
Yeah. So I have a beauty supply store, which I manage, own, and run. And then there's this. There's this too. This the addition to my many careers.
So you're
So yeah,
you're a business owner with everything you do, right?
yeah. Everything of everything, and then there's some more of everything.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I just wanted to bring you on to give a new agent's perspective, fresh into the business, and uh, how you're starting to ramp up your business and bring in some clients and learning how to grow and scale right away. And
Right.
in this case, telesales.
Yeah.
Um, and so you had your first appointment. I think it was sometime last week, just
Yep.
right before Thanksgiving. And and how did that go? Your first appointment?
It actually went amazingly well.
Did it?
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably a cheat that I got it the way that I got it, but it went so well because, and thinking like, okay, it's the first person. I'm timid, you know what I mean, and a little bit nervous because I'm new, and just coming into this, but it was a client who didn't speak English, it was like their second language type of thing. So the son had to translate, so it made the appointment actually slower, which helped me out even more because I could take my time, and if there was a question or concern or something that I was looking for, I actually had time to kind of look for the information without seeming like I was just kind of like
Yeah. Like, what do I do next?
right.
So yeah, it's. I bet you found it to be quite different when you actually got on the phone call with them versus what
Oh
you were
yeah.
expecting. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot less stressful than I anticipated it being, once I actually got into it. Because realistically, you do kind of just follow the application with the questions.
Yeah.
Once you get kind of an idea about where they stand health wise and get that preliminary stuff out as far as age and you know the just the basic stuff. Then it's just really kind of following the application, which is what I did.
Yeah. You just assumed the close, didn't you? Like we're just doing this. Yeah. Like you took the time to talk with me. We're going to be writing an application today.
Yeah.
We're gonna get things
Yeah. Like, so
done.
number one says blah blah blah. Let's go on. Let's go through.
Well, exactly. And it sounded like you had a challenge too, or it was probably to your advantage, like you're saying, the translation, being your very first appointment, having to do the appointment through a translator. Yeah, did you say his
Yeah,
son?
yeah. Which meant that, verbiage wise, the most complicated piece to the whole thing was just relaying the message to the son in a way that he could relay it to his dad, where he would understand it, not so technical as it may have been stated in the application. So it's like, if you're like, oh, well, prior to 1985, was there any congestive heart issues and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, did your dad have any heart problems for 95? Like,
Yeah.
That may have been the most complicated part about it is just, trying to put it in layman's term for him to relay it to his dad.
Right. It's kind of hard to, project the emotion and hit the pain questions when you're having to have the young son.
Yes. Yes. But he got it though. He did really good. Yeah, he did really good. He did really good.
So what she's asking, Dad, is how much are you wanting to leave with me when you die?
Basically.
Yeah. So, well, that's awesome. Yeah. So you did I think it was a product through American Amicable. Is that right?
Yep. Home Protector.
Home Protector. And how much was your first policy? What did you write it for?
$2,440.
Man,
I remember.
Awesome.
I remember.
You remember. Do they have any health issues?
No. And look, this was the craziest thing because as I was writing the policy, I got to tell you, as I was writing it, we're figuring out what the monthly premium is going to be, right? And I'm not even thinking about, the size of it by any means. I just was really just kind of like, okay, let me make sure I ask them every question. All right, it's going to be this amount, and okay, this is what the voice signature part is like. I'm just kind of trying to make sure I cross all my T's. And then it wasn't until we got off of the call that I was like, okay, so the premium is this amount. It's like, okay, so what does that equal out to? And I did the math, and it was like.
You're like that. That was it.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing.
Well,
and I almost didn't want to get too excited about it either because I was just like, wait a minute. I just thought this probably isn't the typical
right.
one,
Yeah. Well, that's good that you put, you made it about them and helping them, and that's what it's about, making sure you take care of the family and that they're comfortable with it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And that was your very first appointment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Was it a brand new lead?
No, second chance.
No.
Second chance lead.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you remember when they closed? Like how long ago they closed?
It was actually, I do. It was August of last year, August of 20.
August of 2020?
Of 2020, yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of those families who send in those forms, they usually, get forgot about, or people sometimes just don't get to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity still there in those past leads.
Yeah.
And a lead is just an opportunity to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So, that's awesome. And so, so did you find it difficult in any way? You just kind of went through, you said, and just asked?
No. Luckily, they didn't have any issues, so that made it really smooth. And they wanted. That was the best thing about it was that they really wanted the coverage. So of course it's kind of like
right.
Switch, because they really wanted it, So it just was kind of like a no-brainer. Even I feel honestly like if I would have messed up, they would have had patience with me. I didn't because I handled it. But if I would have messed up, they would have had the patience with me because they were glad that I called them about getting some coverage.
Yeah, awesome. So now that you've written your first application, what's your plan, your goal, and what's your insight now that you have your feet wet? Like, what do you want to do from here?
I really honestly want to quit my other job and just do this. I really just want to do this. It takes us so much time, but I just feel like, with all of the help, all of the support, and all of the training and resources available to do this, I don't see how anybody, if they really have true goals that they want, to meet with this as their business, or just as their livelihood, how they could not do it. You know what I mean? Like there's just too much information out here. You guys offer so much help and assistance, and resources. So it's like if you really want to get it, you can. I feel like that.
You gotta want to. You gotta believe do it.
Yes.
You know, I always tell people, you know, the process is simple. It's just not easy because not a lot of people
Yeah.
can, you know, self-discipline like that.
Right. Right.
So awesome. So, and you also got set up for doing the 8% growth and scale workshop with Roger,
Yeah.
Prince Academy, and some
And
of those
you
leaders
know
over
why?
there.
You know why? Because
Why?
I feel like with all of the information that you guys give people, why not? Why not do it? Why not look into it? Because it looks like it's something that really can be done. You know, it's one thing you're like,
Yeah,
okay, so I'm going to teach you how to build a unicorn. You can do it. You just got to go get the special pixie dust. No, it's not anything like that. You guys give us all the information, you know, so it looks like it's a truly, you know, accomplishable task. You know, if you're really driven and really want to do it, then hey, you know, the book is open. You just gotta want to read it.
the
You know.
the window's open for you. Absolutely.
Yes, the
So
windows open, all of that.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going down there with you. And I believe the growth and scale workshop is the 8th and 9th of December. And then we have the Cody Askins event, Road to 8% on Friday.
Right.
So yeah, we're going to be at that event as well, and a lot of other big keynote speakers, and including Roger Short and Cody Askins and a few others. So yeah, we got that going up or coming up here soon. But yeah, thanks, Brandie. I really appreciate you doing this. And you got to be the very first person to do this.
I'm number one. Just remember
You're
that.
number one.
Look, when we see Tommy on Wednesday, you have to ask him like, "What's Brandy's number?" And I guarantee you he's gonna say she's number one. Don't ask the question. You just gotta just say,
That's
Brandy
right.
said you should know her number. I'm number one. I'm number one.
If anybody forgets, they just go back to the YouTube channel and check. Oh, she was number one. But yeah, I appreciate you doing that, and I really look forward to working with you, and hope, you know, Savvy Producer, you know, the program that we have can continue to help you grow and have a huge agency for yourself.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome. All right. See ya.